Before we speak to our next guest, Sean is going to present some examples of older buildings in Pittsburgh that have achieved LEED certification.
Yeah, I'm not a design professional, so although I think these buildings are very cool. This is what we would now call, especially a Pittsburgher my age, the former Lord and Taylor building, which is the former headquarters of Mellon Bank. Really spectacular building at 500 Smithfield Street. PNC bought this earlier this year. They're in the midst of renovating it. They're going to have some back office and headquarters support here. And they plan to take this through the LEED accreditation process. PNC is a leader in environmental design in their buildings. And this will be the largest LEED certified historic renovation in Pittsburgh to date. So that's pretty impressive. And it's great that they've been a steward of this building because it's had a tumultuous history since Mellon Bank moved out. I was part of the early team that was talking to Saks about potential additional locations downtown before they had their restructuring. And the direct quote about this building was that it had bad juju because of what had been done to it. And I think PNC it really understands the historic nature of this building, and they're going to do a tremendous job in bringing it back up to snuff. Wow. This is one of the three buildings that makes up Fifth and Market, which was just finished a couple years ago. It was redeveloped by Pittsburgh History and Landmarks, and it's really a spectacular redevelopment again because it stood vacant for so long, and PHLF got involved specifically to make sure that it did not go by the wayside as part of the Fifth and Forbes renovation that was proposed under the previous mayoral administration. So, this building is indicative of Fifth Avenue as a retail destination for all of Western Pennsylvania. I think we've got a couple examples we can cycle through of its evolution over time.
Gasps from the crowd.
And this is how I knew it from my work in Market Square. And then, luckily, PHLF was able to get some significant and put up some significant funds of their own to put in, I think it's 12 market rate apartments now. They were able to bring over some really great destination retail. I did my shopping on Small Business Saturday over there at Nettleton Shoes. Has a green roof on the back, and this building is LEED Gold. So historic preservation, historic tax credits as part of the redevelopment, still able to accomplish a substantial LEED rating and a major impact for downtown Pittsburgh. And this is the Century Building, which again is a really spectacular building in downtown. They were one of our first commitments to the Pittsburgh 2030 district. Trek Development redid this building in partnership with the Cultural District. It is, again, a residential conversion. It is workforce housing and market rate housing, which is not a type of redevelopment that's been done in downtown before. They, again, have a LEED Gold rating. They've been racking up accolades for innovation in market rate housing. Has some really great bike parking on site. They were able to tap into geothermal. There's some roof technology there. And again, LEED Gold and a significant number of residential units.
How many cities have buildings like this? It seems like Pittsburgh has a lot of them that are built out from the corner.
This one is built out from the corner because it used to have buildings on either side of it, I believe. Katz Plaza is to the south of this building, and the new Encore on 7th is to the north on this building. But that is not how 7th Avenue always looked.
Interesting.
But it makes for a great residential development because it has windows on four sides.
Yep.
And I do want to add, both of these buildings are fully leased. I just moved back to Pittsburgh about a month ago and wanted to get into these two buildings in particular.
No chance.
No chance. And I think that's indicative of there are market factors involved in sustainable and healthy spaces. This is places where people want to live. It's where they want to work. And it makes them more productive in their everyday life.
Sure. Sean Luther is the Pittsburgh 2030 District Director who works at the Green Building Alliance. Sean, thank you so much for joining us here on Essential Pittsburgh.
Thank you very much.